Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. Both teams still searching for that first win of the season. One of them is going to find it here as we're off in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Looking deep to open the game. He's got it inside the 10. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. One snap in, and this offense as efficient as they could be, partner, and looking very dangerous to begin this ball game too.
The kick is no good. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
He wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. To return, Jerome Ford. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Yellow, 22. Ready.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Malachi Starks read that nicely. He makes the stop. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. To the air, Lance. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Ready.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own
Baltimore
15-yard
offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready. 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 Ready.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Hey, middle. You.
Lamar now from the gun. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he hangs on to that football, Brock, for a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Running right with Mitchell. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this, too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
All right, here we go. Second down. From the gun, Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Third down here. Need 8 on the play.
We changed it. No, we changed it. Hey, Ozzy, shut up.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. This finds its target. That's Hill. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas. Angle route. 49ers of the 80s. They were making hay with it then. And the running back's still doing it to this day. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Hey, report. Hey.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Andrews has it. Working downfield. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 12-point game in the first. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Makes the score. Ravens 13. Browns nothing. Tyler Luke.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's Shudkin to begin the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's Lance. A little bit of screen pass for Judkins. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's good for the Browns. First down. A gain of 16 yards.
Off the play fake, he'll throw.
First down.
He gets this to Harold Fanning Jr., complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Let's go.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. He's still going to the 30. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Browns get their first look inside the red zone. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20. He'll call his own number. Down to the 10. And he will not score, but that does set him up Brock with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Throw right side, caught by Njoku. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment. ready to go with the second quarter. And it's the Browns with it inside the red zone.
45, wide, cut.
Here's a design run. And they're turned away again. Two great defensive stands. We've arrived at 3rd and goal. These last two snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here, who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
And he's going to score a touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns start to fight back with their first points of this game. This is Andre Schmidt to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Katie, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Again, this is Mitchell. All right, short on marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
On 1st down, Jackson. Short pass brought in. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
13.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. It's taken in by LeJohntay Wester. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Jackson's going to throw again. The left side is snapped by Bateman. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He'd been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what we could call a first mistake throwing the ball. We still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Jackson now on third. Right upon off. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. Ravens holding the lead inside of M&T Bank Stadium.
180. Hey, hey. What? 180. Hey, shot.
The right side, Noel has it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens throw their lead just before halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Has this at the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
First down 2 at their own 27-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Here's Lance now. His running back hauls it in deep right. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally...
And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns make it... One score game before halftime. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. Schmidt tacks on that extra point. And the Browns get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up first and 10. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
You change it. 13, coach. 180. Hey, shot.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Taken in by Noel. Rolling into enemy territory. Hits the 20. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens bump the lead up to 13 points. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out first and 10. Back to throw, it's Lance. This one's out to Pearsall on the left side. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down. Throwing his Lance. Taking a chance at the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. Now it's Lance. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Corey Bajorquez on the punt. And this one's kicked up towards the clouds. Wow. All right, so we're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And they force him out after just 2 yards there. It's going to be 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. On 3rd down, goes Sampson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
And as this hits and heads out, we wait for the mark, but it should be right on the 20. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Mitchell up the middle. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all games. This one's quickly mopped up, too.
This offense has now left some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Lamar now from the gun. This one's out to Noel, left side. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 on the 40-yard line.
Out of the gun, a give to Hill. He'll make his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Hey, hey. It's hot. You.
Lamar off the play fake. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hill now from the gun. This is not going to get it done on third down. They catch him behind the line. This goes for a loss. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. And that kick a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down, play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. Down the left sideline he goes. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's a Browns first down.
First down. A 51-yard gain. First down.
Looking to throw Lance. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns shrinking the lead some in the third. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Browns get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Here's Mitchell again. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Middle. Hey, middle.
From the gun, Jackson. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's Mitchell. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Here he goes, third and long. Escapes the pocket. Making the call himself. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. So first and 10 now from the 30. They go play fake with Jackson. Thomas, this is Noel. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a two-possession game here in the fourth. As he naps another touchdown, Brock, I gotta ask you, the former QB, is this the point where all the other guys who haven't scored or only have one touchdown today are coming over you and saying, bro, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the football.
They may be saying it, but it's a little more of a look, Kate. Like, really? I mean, can I eat too? Do I get an opportunity to sit at the table? But when you got the rapport these two have right now and the confidence and the timing, boy, you look him up every chance you get.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10.
Ready, right. Red 30, set.
To the air, Lance. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Taking a deep shot here. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns now within one score in the fourth. And this is Schmidt for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up first and 10. Now a give, right side to Mitchell. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game. Not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11.
No, we changed it.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's going to be a Baltimore first. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
And inside give to Hill. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
He's on the quick hitter. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
It's now 3rd and 2.
Hey, report! Report! Go right here. Hey!
Here he is on 3rd and short. Winston finds the football, complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Give right up the gut to Hill. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. That's good for a couple of yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now here's Lamar. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
This is complete to Noel. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Ravens double their lead to 14.
Ravens 42. Browns 28.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go. Wide open. 45. Wide.
Here's Lance now. Looking downfield, and Fannin has it. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. And send a receiver left.
At the 39-yard line.
Here's Lance. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he will have the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns now within 1 score in the 4th.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
And the point after is good by Schmidt. And the Browns cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. Now this could be the game right here. Down a score. They need to get this ball back. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Play action. Here's Jackson. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Lance. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Now throw, 3rd and long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You never ever face an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. Desperation time here. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Ivan Pace has got it. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens nearing their first win of the season.
At the 6-yard line.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Ravens have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Another score for him this game. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21.
Browns 35. Tyler Luke to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Throwing his Lance. Has it downfield, working the left. After making a catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. Getting 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Lance. Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
He's got it over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches. At the Ravens' 10-yard line.
Looking to throw Lance. On the move, headed right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns get it back to within 2 possessions.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains and the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. He just put on a show.
And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
Maybe a little armchair quarterback after that call. Like the defense knew exactly what was coming.
And this is going to be recovered by the Ravens. And they're moments away now from celebrating a win.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
1st and 10 now from the 46. They're going to pass it here. It's everything he has under this one. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw looking for LeJohntay Wester. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Next on the crosser. That's a first down for the Ravens, partner. That should all but do it here. Clock is working against them as they hurry up to the line. On 1st down, Jackson. This one's to Andrews outright. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.
You can start 4 with preset contract off.
I've been dealing, billing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get it clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are goner. He couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as divider, I'm from the bottom. On treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete. Your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, billing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game or even the courage. We live in the wizard of Oz. Keep the money and change, we ruin the vibes and sucking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters. The demise of falsely idols. Get exposed to cold and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been dealing, billing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a cook in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. really for lifers.
5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. I could be the one on your new addiction. It's all in my head, but I want non-fiction. I don't want the world, but I'll take this city. Who can blame a girl? Call me hot, not pretty. Baby, do you like this beat? I'm made so you dance with me. It's like 199 degrees when you're with me, H-O-T-T-O-G-O. Snap and clap and touch toes. Raise your hands, now body roll. Dance it out, you're hot to go. H-O-T-T-O-G-O. Snap and clap and touch toes. Raise your hands, now body roll. H-O-T-T-O-G-O. H-O-T-T-O-G-O. You can take me high to go. H-O-T-T-O-G-O. You can take me high to go. I woke up alone, staring at my ceiling. I try not to care, but it hurts my feelings. You don't have to stare, come here, get with it. No one's touched me there in a damn hot minute. And baby, don't you like this beat? I'm made so you dance with me. It's like 199 degrees when you're with me, H-O-T-T-O-G-O. Snap and clap and touch toes. Raise your hands, now body roll. Dance it out, you're hot to go. H-O-T-T-O-G-O. Snap and clap and touch toes. Raise your hands, now body roll. H-O-T-T-O-G-O. H-O-T-T-O-G-O. You can take me high to go. H-O-T-T-O-G-O. You can take me high to go. What's it take to get your number? What's it take to bring you home? Hurry up, it's time to suffer. Order up, I'm home to go. What's it take to get your number? Hurry up, it's getting cold. Hurry up, it's time to suffer. Order up, I'm home to go. It's hot here. Is anyone else hot? Woo! You coming home with me? Okay. It's hot. I'll call the cab.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. Pick your meat click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time to